my dear. Oh, thank you so much for purchasing with Medium Emary. Today we will be giving you a quick tarot card reading. So your name and info will be confidential. I will only go over what the cards have to say and your questions. Sorry about the noise. They're picking up the trash outside. So let's do a quick little prayer. We ask the universe now to reveal to have your name in my head. Reveal to her what she needs to know in this present time. We ask that the information that comes through may come through as accurate, specific, and detailed as possible. Anything of negative vibration isn't welcomed in this reading. As I ask to receive information from the white light, we would like to tune into her relationship with her son's father. We'd like to tune into this and know where the relationship stands. What will happen with this relationship between... Okay, so let's tune in here on. Still shuffling. I have a picture of him, and I have a picture of you. You're very beautiful, by the way. Happy Mother's Day. I'd like to tune into... Will be together again. Will they be together again? Will they be together again? Will they be together again? So again, I want you to know that I say what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. So I receive information that is of your highest good, of what is best for your highest good. And what your guides have to say about the relationship. Will be together again. Will her son's father and her be together again with her son's father. Okay. Well, sorry about that, hun. My phone is the volume here. So you have the Strength card here, hun, which focuses on the idea of having strength in this very difficult time. And to embrace this. I know it's really hard to stay strong, as I told you, but you are stronger than you know it. The fact that it's reversed, it means that it's a lack of strength, and it's been hard for you to be strong. I do have this card, and then there's this focus of confusion on his end. I don't think he knows what he wants. I think he's very confused. And it might come through to you that he doesn't love you or he doesn't care about you. I don't think that's the case. I think he's just very confused and he doesn't know what he wants. There's this weird, so this is confusion, delusion. When that card comes through it's confusion, delusion, when somebody's confused and they don't know what they want. There's so many options. They don't know where to choose from. They don't know what's right and what's wrong. As I tune into his energy from the picture, there's this feeling he wants a lot for himself. Or there's this feeling like he's focused on the future and things that he wants his way. And there's this feeling that him staying with you or having this life with you will stop him from doing what he wants to do. And I don't know exactly what that is. I don't know if it has to do with career stuff or dreams he has or hopes or kind of lifestyle, like ways of living or it's just kind of like maybe goals he has and things he still, it's like I feel like he still has things he wants to do. And he's scared if he stays with you that maybe he won't be happy or that he won't be able to accomplish those things. Now again, I don't know what those things are, but it seems like to me that he's immature, and I feel like you deserve somebody that's more mature. I feel like he's still immature, and he's not being, I don't know if it's not the word realistic, or he's not being like, you know, understanding the responsibilities of the idea of being a father and having a family or being together, the idea of what it takes to be a family and be in a relationship and the responsibilities and stuff. And I don't feel like he's completely 100% ready for that. I feel like he loves your son, like he loves his son and everything, but he's a little bit immature. And that is what I'm picking up. He's not ready to completely be a father, or he's not ready to be completely like dives into that relationship with you. And it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with himself. And I think he's scared. He's scared and confused. He doesn't know what he wants. There's this feeling as well of a move, maybe. I don't know if he's going to move, or there's like maybe he's not even here. You could confirm this with me, or this could be future prospects. There's a feeling that he travels, or like he'll like travel from different place to place, and he then like comes back, or he stays in or he's staying in the place temporary right now, or he's gonna move, or there's something with like moving or like traveling with him. So this could be with his career or with his life itself. There's something of that nature coming through. I definitely feel like it's okay for you to feel the way you're feeling, as this is, you know, your child's father, and no one will understand what it's like to have a child with somebody. You know, I have a child, I have a daughter, and the love you have for a person that's the you know, the parent, the father of your child, is completely different than other relationships. It's a different love. It's a different thing, you know. It's like they've seen you go through everything. Their family. It's like completely different. But just because he's the father of your child doesn't mean you have to be with him. Doesn't mean you have to stay in a relationship with him. And it's more of realizing that there's this focus that you deserve somebody that wants to take on those responsibilities, and you deserve somebody that is more of a man, that's more mature, that is willing to be that man for you in the relationship. And that is what I'm getting right now with this whole thing. It's okay. Now, with the relationship, I don't see it completely ending. I do see an on and off and back and forth thing, and I actually see him reaching out to you again, or going to you again. There's something unhealthy about the relationship, and something where it's just not, you know, it's not healthy on emotional and a mental level. So for me, it's like it's on and off, and it will get to a point where you in the future will realize like, hey, I can't have this on and off thing going on, where one day he loves me, one day he doesn't, one day he wants me back, one day he doesn't. You will eventually have to cut that, because it will mess with your emotions, it will mess with your mind, it will mess with your spirit, and it will definitely affect your son. So I think it all has to do with how you feel, and if you feel ready enough to, like when you feel ready, like because I do see this is not going to end. I feel it's going to be very on and off always. And I feel like it's up to you to find that realization of when you're like, okay, enough is enough. I don't think I could handle this constant unstable relationship. So this is something I'm picking up from your guides, and this is stuff that they're showing me. There's a lot of planning, so that is for me the stuff of like there's things he still wants to do, or maybe goals or things that he wants to do. I don't know what that is, so just keep that in mind, my love. I'm going to pull out a couple more cards for you, and I will end your reading there. So I don't think there's anything for you to worry about. I think it's more of like what there is to worry about is how much you can take and how long, you know. And that, again, I can't tell you what to do. That is up to you. Maybe you guys should take a break. Maybe you should take this time to just disconnect so you can find yourself a little bit. Maybe he can find himself. Maybe he's been very stressed out or overwhelmed. Maybe he can step away and find himself a little bit. Then maybe he'll come back to you in a better way, since I see this relationship being on and off and not completely over. So maybe you guys need that separation to figure yourselves out more. Because I do feel like he loves you. He's just confused right now. He's very confused. He doesn't know how to deal with those emotions. What is the last message for? What does she, by the way, you have a lot of spirits with you. So they're like either grandparent spirits, like grandparents. There's also a male. So for me, it's like a fatherly grandfather or father or grandfather spirit. And they're with you and they're very connected with you and connected to your son. What is the last message she needs to know before I end this reading? Yeah, so the last message is to not worry, hon. This is anxiety. This is stress. This is just overwhelming energy. And to not hold yourself back from the possibilities of transition and changes. Sometimes we have to go through these transition and changes to experience growth and to realize things about ourselves, and to realize too that we are our own individuals. We are free. We're not trapped. Well, you know, I think what happens is that, like, what happened to me was I would think I was going to die without my daughter's father. And you have to, like, I've gotten to that place that I'm okay with me. I'm okay with me. I love me. Like, I hate myself at times, but I'm okay with me. I mean, it's normal to not completely love yourself, but it's like, I've come to that place, I'm okay with me. There's so many other things that make me happy. My daughter makes me happy. Doing my work makes me happy. Being alive. It's just finding that gratitude and realizing that his reality is not your reality. Like, you have your own reality and he has his own reality. And his reality is not yours. And I think that's what makes us lose ourselves, and we think that we're just this one thing, and that's what allows relationships to get toxic, unhealthy, and unstable. Because it's like we're just so in this concept of like being one with each other when the other is probably like drifting off, you know? So it's the idea of remembering we are separate individuals. We decide to be with people because we want to be with people, not because we need them to live and breathe, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to leave you with that, hon. I send you lots of love. Please do pray. Please surrender and trust the universe and the energy that is coming in right now for you. I really do feel like there's nothing to worry about, as I don't see him leaving your life, but it's the idea of knowing how much you can take. And I send you lots of love from the heavens above, and thank you so much for reaching out to me. Bye now. And happy Mother's Day, and lots of love to your son. Bye.